This is Radio Entrepreneurs. Again, my name is Jeffrey Davis, and welcome back. And we are always featuring the success of entrepreneurship. That's what we're all about. Our next guest is Terri Stanley of Style Boston. Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Well, it's hard to be in style in this weather.
It is. You need a lot of tote bags
Yeah.
to carry all your different shoes.
So tell us about Style Boston.
Style Boston. Well, the idea actually for the show, we launched the show on television in 2009, but I was in print. I was the executive editor of Boston Common magazine, and Boston Common launched in 2004. I came on board as editor 2005, and I was there for 3 years. And while I was there, I identified what I saw as a void in the television marketplace for local TV. And so basically, I thought a lot about producing a television show that sort of exemplified what it is that I was doing at the magazine.
Right.
So I stayed there for 3 years, and then in 2008 I left, and I wanted to pursue this television idea. So I went out and I found some producers. We came up with the format. This was in the fall of 2008, right before the big almost crash, the worst economic situation that we'd seen since the Great Depression, and I'm
Right.
out there looking for money and for a network. I found both. I found investors, and NECN agreed to host the show, and so we launched Style Boston September 9th, 2009. Basically, it was a magazine format show, very much like what I was doing at Boston Common. We broadened the demo a little bit, but we covered fashion, food, culture, music, art, everything that had to do with lifestyle that was going on in New England.
Right.
And so we launched on NECN, and within probably 3 or 4 months, we were the second highest rated show on NECN next to their morning show.
Wow.
I know, it was.
Well, that could be a compliment to you or an insult to NECN.
I think, I'm going to say it's a compliment to us, because one of the things that I learned to do when I was at Boston Common was to produce very beautiful stories. So what we did is we took lifestyle stories and we produced them, very high quality production went into these stories. And our show was not lifestyles of the rich and famous. It was very aspirational, but it was also very attainable. But people loved the fast format because, people consume their information quickly now, so they don't want long form anymore. So what we did is we created 5 or 6 segments that were probably 3.5 to 4 minutes long. So if you weren't quite into fashion, just hold on, because Scene Spotter was coming up and we were covering ice climbing.
Wow.
And if you weren't into ice climbing, well, hold on, because one of the Patriots is coming up, because we've got a segment called Off the Field, and we cover sports. Foodie? Just hang on for 5 more minutes, because here comes Steve DiFilippo with Dish It Up.
Because style covers many different genres.
It's lifestyle. It's what you do when you're not
Right.
working.
Right.